Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
So disappointed. I don't even want to talk about it. That's how hurt I am. I don't want to talk about it. That's just because I reviewed it, don't mean I gotta talk about it.
That's exactly what that means.
No, for this one it don't, because they ruined this. They ruined it.
Yeah, and we're about to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, too bad. We're going to right now.
You do it.
Hey everybody, Bird and Gutter here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And Bird's poopy because we're reviewing another raping of our childhood. An Indiana Jones style raping. Like, you know, when George Lucas threw Indiana Jones on top of that fucking pinball machine and just took it fucking rough.
How do you know he did that?
That's what happened.
He took it rough.
That's said Indiana Jones, not Harrison Ford.
Oh, yeah, what?
He did it to the character Indiana Jones, just like these motherfuckers did to the character of Robocop. This week we were doing Robocop, the remake from 2014.
Oh, yeah. Remake, redo, nothing.
But yeah, it's a remake, but it's not. Because the only thing they kept was the name Murphy.
They didn't keep any of that. They didn't keep Dick Jones. They didn't keep Bartiger.
Yeah, they didn't keep nobody.
Got blown up by a
They didn't keep fucking Lewis.
They didn't keep Lewis.
None of it. None of it. They kept Ed 209.
They kept him. Oh, fuck him. They didn't keep the chicks with the fucking coke on the titties. You know what I mean? Nothing.
Well, we could just say.
I'll buy that for $1. No.
None of it. But let's just say it's PG-13, so that's probably 90% of the reason why all that stuff went away.
Well, even the names you couldn't leave.
I don't know. I don't know why they did that. Why not just make it a different movie? Why not just make it a Robocop ripoff instead of calling it Robocop? Because we go in there pretty big fanboys of the original 1987 Verhoeven one.
The big burly guy go into a fucking convenience store and turn around and see Robocop. Be like, fuck me, blowing the shit up. I wanted to see that stuff. I wanted to see the guy getting shot in the dick hole.
But it's just fucked up because we went into it, yes, through the chick's skirt. Yes, I remember. But yes, so we went into this expecting at least, you know, be like, oh, Michael Keaton's Dick Jones. No, he's not. He's just the CEO of OCP, which they never call OCP.
Francis Wallerby. What was his real name?
I don't fucking know.
I can't remember, but it wasn't as anything as climactic as Dick Jones.
And then you kind of have that Jay Baruchel fucking skinny ass fucking douche. He plays the kind of Miguel Ferrer kind of character, but not at all.
Yeah, not a coke doing douchebag.
Yeah, and then we got Gary Oldman. He's in it. He's a scientist, doctor from OCP.
He's the one that had to give Murphy all the bad news. Sorry, dude.
Well, he was basically the one that made him.
Yeah, but they made his wife do the decision making. They were like, "Hey, do you want?"
Well, anyway, we're skipping way ahead. Okay,
go ahead.
So it starts off with Sam Jackson going. Well, actually, it starts off with the MGM lion comes up with Sam Jackson behind it going. We're like, what the fuck is this? Is this a comedy?
I thought it was a comedy at first.
But no, it's
they're confused.
Fucking Robocop. So anyway, Sam Jackson comes on after going. He is a news host, like a kind of Bill O'Reilly kind of fucking Glenn Beck kind of Rush Limbaugh-y fucking douche with some awful fucking hair.
Glenn Black.
Whatever, he's this news host. He's talking about how we have robots in the Middle East as our army now. So there's like all kinds of Ed 209s and other smaller human-sized robots.
The robots are doing a better job of figuring out who's bad and who's not over there, though. Yeah, they're just indiscriminately killing people, you know. Not that saying our military does, but Blackwater, yes.
But anyway, okay, so there are these suicide bombings that happen where all these dudes jump on Ed 209s and stuff and blow up, blah, blah, blah. And then this kid gets annihilated because he has a knife by an Ed 209.
A little tiny knife, and Ed 209's like fucking huge, you know?
Yeah, because they're fucking huge.
He's twice the size of the original Ed 209. Ed 209 was a puss.
I mean, Ed 209s, they looked cool in this. You do have to admit, they did look kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm going to say it right now. There were parts in this that I was like, okay, that's cool.
Not many. There's a few.
Not many, but there were a few, you know? And we'll get to it.
Anyway, so after all that shit in the Middle East happens, it cuts to Detroit Police Station where undercover Detective Murphy with his partner Omar from The Wire
think. What happened to Lois?
But what happened to him being a new cop?
Yeah.
Or new to Detroit, you know?
I don't know, dude. They totally raped the story.
They did. So anyway, Murphy is now... He is not a new cop to Detroit. No. He is an established cop in Detroit with his partner, Omar from The Wire. Omar gets shot in this botched fucking, like, sting operation or whatever.
Yeah.
And then...
I was sad to see Omar go.
Murphy goes after Kmart Clarence Bartiger. It's not Clarence Bartiger, it's the Kmart Eric Stoltz.
Right.
And his gang of people, which is the Kmart Kevin Pollak, and everybody is the Kmart everybody in this.
Kmart everybody. That is apparent, right?
Yeah. Well, whatever. He goes after them. They're made men. So they put a bomb on Murphy's car, so they punish him.
Yeah.
Punisher him. They don't fucking do the awesome scene where fucking...
They blow him to pieces.
Yeah, with shotguns. I don't like cops because cops don't like me.
His hand goes, yeah, man. They don't. Yeah, they fucking. None of that is in here.
The bomb goes off. They blow him up.
There's no coke, no titties, no blood, no swearing, no nothing.
So they blow him up. He wakes up 3 months later as Robocop inside this factory with Gary Oldman. And they're telling him, blah, 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 you're Robocop now, blah, blah. They never say Robocop, but you're fucking Murphy, but you're in this robot body now.
I liked his reaction, though, when they did tell him. I like how he kind of freaked out to get this fucking thing
another...
He didn't say fucking, because if he did say fucking, that'd have been cool. Because I tell you what, if I wake up out of fucking how long and I'm covered in metal things and they're like, sorry, your dick and balls are gone, bro. Woo-hoo! Here's this little metal thing.
That is another thing I kind of liked about this one. They explored a little bit more about Murphy dealing with being Robocop now, and there was some cool scenes with that of him dealing with it. Well, like whenever he freaks out and escapes the lab and finds out he's in a Chinese factory in China, and he fucking jumps this wall into this rice paddy and they just shut him down.
Pretty much. There were elements that were cool, you know, and that part when they fucking pulled him apart to show him what he was really all about. That scene. Cool.
That's later on. We'll get into that too. But it's like, why couldn't they have just made this like a RoboCop sequel? Be like, okay, we tried RoboCop in the past, like, you know, say RoboCop happened, right? There's like, we tried that in the past, didn't really work out for us, but now it's however many years later, Murphy's gone, and that's all done and over with. So we want to build a new RoboCop. Yeah. They could have done all of this stuff, but just not called him Murphy.
They could have done that.
Yeah,
but they chose.
You know, Dick Jones is dead, so Michael Keaton now runs OCP. And,
see,
you know,
no, none of that. They could even had Ronnie Cox have like a. Oh wait, he died, didn't he?
I don't know.
He did.
They could have propped up his corpse. It doesn't. Oh, you mean? Oh yeah, Ronnie Cox. He did die in the movie.
Dick Jones took a fall.
I thought you meant Ronnie Cox, actual Ronnie Cox.
He was like, Dick, you're fired, and he said, "Thank you." And he fucking Dick Jones.
So, but anyway, yeah, like Bert said earlier, his wife did make the decision to turn him into Robocop because Gary Oldman's like, your husband's fucked up.
Yeah, and she was like,
fucked up.
What we do? And he's like, could do all this. You know, take him apart, basically.
So she's like, okay, she signs the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Said, turns him into fucking Robocop.
He wakes up 3 months later in a dream sequence. You're like, hey, wait a minute. 3 months later, he's dancing, he's fine. And all of a sudden, he's like, hey, this is fucked.
Yeah.
Then they break the news to him here. Give him a nice dream. And then we're going to bring him into this fucking nightmare where his dick's balls are gone. You know? I don't want my fucking
Everything
hand.
is gone.
I don't want my hand. I want my dick and balls.
Everything's gone except for his head,
just in case,
his throat, and his lungs and organs.
It was throat
and his hand. Which I don't understand. Why even keep the hand for this movie? It's not like it's attached to an arm or anything.
So he appears more human.
I guess so he can touch his son. That's probably the whole reason they did. They're like, we gotta keep his hand.
Well, he can't jerk off anymore because obviously they didn't keep his fucking dingleberry.
Well, they could have like given him a robot dick.
Why couldn't they at least give me something like that? Yes. No, I want my real dick and balls. I don't want them gone ever.
But whatever. Blah blah blah.
That's key for me.
He goes back home, has a touching moment with his family. Blah blah fucking blah.
Hey, sorry about this. Hey, son.
But you know what's fucked though? It's like that's what was great about the first one was you never really met his family. You just got the memories. Like whenever he's walking through the empty house.
I didn't...
Because his family thought he was fucking dead.
Right. And
Murphy didn't even know who the fuck he was.
If you would have took fucking all this backstory of his goddamn family that you did care about anyway, that would have took away from all the killing and the coke and the titties.
But yeah, Murphy didn't even know he was fucking Murphy until fucking Lewis came up and was like, Murphy, it's you! Which fucking Gary Oldman fucking said in this one.
The Gary Very Oldman.
Gary Oldman's another...
Old man. That's what it was.
Gary Oldman is another kind of okay thing in this movie because he always delivers and he's almost always likable unless he's not supposed to be.
Right. You know, unless he pulls a fucking Robert De Niro and goes in Rocky and Bullwinkle.
But whatever. Blah, blah, fucking blah. There's a night vision shootout. Blah, blah. No blood. No fucking nothing.
Not even blood squibs. Nothing. Not even CGI blood.
Then blah.
Nobody bleeds in these movies.
And then a big, huge blah, 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 which is skipping over a fuck ton of worthless shit. He has a fight with multiple Ed 209s.
Multiple.
And it's all crap CG, floppy body, blah, blah, fucking blah. Omar from The Wire comes and saves his fucking ass by hopping in front of the fucking lasers because Ed 209 won't fucking shoot a fucking cop.
Now, see, the Ed 209 in the first one didn't give a fuck. See, poor Kenny was sitting there and he dropped the gun and the thing was still roaring at him and shit. You know, and they were all cutting the wire and stuff and he was like... Like a billion times he got shot. A billion times.
So, blah, blah, blah. Murphy's fucked up, right? He makes it to the helipad where Michael Keaton has his family at gunpoint, which seemed kind of out of character for the guy, because he wasn't all, I'm going to kill your family, until like the very end, and he's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, he kind of confused you a little bit. You're like, I don't really not like him. And then all of a sudden he was like, I'm going to kill your family. You know what I mean? He didn't even there.
But yeah, whatever.
None of them were there, dude. They just, this was just pick up your paycheck and go, pick up your paycheck and go.
So Michael Keaton shoots Murphy, Murphy shoots Michael Keaton,
yeah.
Blah, blah, fucking blah.
Shot him in his gizzard.
They save fucking Murphy, fucking take him back to Old Man. Old Man fucking fixes him up.
Very Old Man.
And we forgot to say that he was silver when he first started, and then they painted him black because they can't have him the same color as the original
No, everybody's
movie.
got to be Batman color now.
And then at the very end, he is now silver again with a badge fucking laser etched into his goddamn chest plate. Oh, we did also forget to talk about... No, we talked about his lungs and his fucking shit, didn't we?
Yeah, all pushing against those things.
Yeah, gross.
Gross, yeah, cool. And his barnacles swallowing and blech.
Yeah,
but I fucking hate people that are just like, more they can't do like the original one, man, with like the silver. Why the fuck can't you? Like, it's like,
it should have been made in the first place.
Wolverine in the Wolverine actual outfit that he fucking wore in every fucking, comic book. Can't fucking do it. Just gonna put him in jeans and a fucking coat. Fuck you. You can't do it. Of course you can do it.
Yeah, look, you can do it. Look, they did it for Cap the Sucker Punch.
Yes, Jesus Christ.
I mean, it wasn't as stupid as it, spandex, but they did it right.
You couldn't give fucking, Logan some shit.
Yeah, to make it at least have somewhat like it.
Yes, put on a fucking helmet like crazy looking. You make it look cool. It doesn't have to be stupid.
So anyway, Robocop.
I fucking hate it.
We talked about that. Now let's talk about things that we say you should do. We say you should, instead of watching this Robocop, why don't you watch the original Robocop?
Yes.
It's on Netflix right now as well.
It is.
You'll get to see Kurtwood Smith as a very fucking awesome bad guy, Clarence Bardiger.
Of course.
You get to see Toxic Waste stomping, melting fucking dude.
Hey, get off me, man! I love that.
You get fucking big ass guns.
Big ass guns.
The fucking commercials with the video game. Remember the one that was kind of like Battleship, but it had a big mushroom cloud comes out of it. Whatever the fuck it was. And all the satire and all the swearing and all the fucking gore. Like, God!
Yeah. Yeah, all the coke, all the fucking blood, everything, dude.
I want my fucking phone call.
He's been that big glob of blood.
The original Robocop is so fucking awesome. Do not waste your time with this.
Yeah.
So what? It was made in 1987. It's a little bit dated, but it is still fucking awesome.
You're gonna watch this one and not have a good time. You watch the first one, you're gonna have a good time.
Hell, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. And why would you share this story with your children anyway?
Your 13-year-old.
We're gonna watch a movie where this guy gets blown the fuck up and gets separated from his family, and it doesn't really end on a good note either. Yeah, all he is just lungs and a fucking head and some gross looking larynx. Yeah, and we left his hand, but his dick and balls are gone. And kids can be like, "Oh my god, I don't want to watch this fucking movie."
Anyway,
when's the Lego movie coming on, Dad?
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
So anyway, yeah, that was.
Guy could be like lose the work unless he's dead.
Probably. So anyway, that was RoboCop.
Yeah, no, that was not. That was a poorly fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, whatever. It's what they're calling RoboCop nowadays.
They called it Robo.
So anyway, next week we're doing whatever the fuck we're doing. I don't know. So yeah, for Bird Gunner, this has been another one of the worst movies on Netflix. We'll see you next week.
Just want to choke myself out.
Oh shit!
Why now? Oh yeah, that might.
Yeah, that might help. Like, why is Bird all lit up and Gunner's all dark as fuck?
That's how we light things now.
Yeah, nobody has to see me.
Yeah, I know. You're scaring off all the people. Well,
Ed, the fucking fuck.
Ed, fuck 'em fuck.